Nigerians would weep if we show them the amount of money being stolen from the country. EFCC Chair Olukoyede, my dear Nigerians might weep, but I won't weep. I have an idea, my darling. I know that billions, what did I say? Trillions of naira leave this country every single day. Courtesy of our politicians. That is why if I want to talk to these people, I dey comot my respect for them. They follow their talk. You know it's in detail, please. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ola Olukaide, has shared his frustration over the level of corruption in the country. He said that any time he checks case files and sees the amount stolen, he wonders how the country still exists. Olukaide said if Nigeria saw some case files, they would weep. The EFCC chairman said this on Tuesday while receiving the management team of the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission led by its chairman, Mohammed Shehu. Speaking via a statement by the agency head of media and publicity, Dele Oriyewale, the EFCC chair said, and I quote, "When I look at some case files and see the humongous amount of money stolen, I wonder how we are still surviving. If you see some case files, you will weep. The way they move unspent budget allocation to private accounts in commercial banks before midnight at the end of a budget cycle, you will wonder what kind of spirit drives us as Nigerians." He also said public corruption ranks as the biggest case of corruption in Nigeria. Olukoyede pointed out that if the public corruption was taken out of the polity, the country would fare better than many other countries in the world. He said a situation where somebody would hold a public office or position of trust for years and you call him to account and he says no, he will not account is not acceptable. He stressed that transparency and accountability should be embedded in both the public and private sectors for optimal development of a country. While noting that corruption poses a huge challenge to the country, Olukoyede expressed optimism that the prevention mechanisms of his leadership would ensure that the Commission stays ahead of the devices of the corrupt to ensure that Nigerians have good governance experiences. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ola Olukoyede, has shared his frustration over the level of corruption in the country. He said anytime he checks case files and sees the amount stolen, he wonders how the country still exists. Olukoyede said if Nigeria saw some case files, they would weep. The EFCC chairman stated this on Tuesday while receiving the management team of the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission, led by its chairman, Mohammed Shehu. Speaking via a statement by the agency head of media and publicity, Dele Oriyewale, the EFCC chair, said, "When I look at some case files and see the humongous amount of money stolen, I wonder how we're still surviving. If you see some case files, you will weep. The way they move unspent budget allocation to prevent accounts in commercial banks before midnight at the end of a budget cycle, you wonder what kind of spirit drives us as Nigerians." He also said public corruption ranks as the biggest cause of corruption in Nigeria. Olukoyede pointed out that if public corruption was taken out of the polity, the country would fare better than many countries in the world. He said, and I quote, "A situation where somebody would hold a public office or position of trust for years and you call him to account and he says no, he will not account is not acceptable." He stressed that transparency and accountability should be embedded in both the public and private sectors for optimal development of a country. While noting that corruption poses a huge challenge to the country, Olukoyede expressed optimism that the prevention mechanism of his leadership would ensure the Commission stayed ahead of the devices of the corrupt to ensure that Nigerians have good governance experiences. When you see me speak about politicians, I don't speak from a place of, not knowing. I know. If they tell you how much business our politicians do, how they sell our natural resources in this country. Is it the gold? Is it the tin oil? Is it the uranium or uranium? Is it the name it? I know billions of. Is it the trees they will cut and they will sell off? My darling. Hey, my darling. It is you people that doesn't know. People who keep defending these people. I will be looking at you people. I will be looking at you, be defending this person. No, it's good, my dear. Murder these people. And the thing is, most of them, with what they have acquired and the one they have embezzled, the one with them now, they will no longer need to take more. But because greed is a spirit, these people, the spirit of greed has fallen upon them. They have somewhat as in, they don't swear for them, say, lie, they'll continue to take. That is why, as they're taking, their problems are multiplying. Problems that money cannot solve because you have too much money. You cannot be having too much money problems. And you will have problems that money cannot solve. You will have things that you will not have things that money buys. I mean, that money does not buy. You see that peace of mind, they will never have it. So, where is the 85 billion naira ex-governor thief? He follow for people within the talk, say, he follow for waiting the talk now. To Africa, corruption is democracy because we are not at the same place with West. Too, and shouldn't have suggested it. Since 1999, ask yourself what this nation have achieved. Are we capable to build refinery or create a state under democracy? West fears any African country with military rules and they make good tough decisions. Also, they used to achieve a lot. You see? You see what is happening right there? You see it? Oga, we have wealth and not give us figures, names, then prosecution and conviction. Talk to the president for free hand. If not, resign. Talk to which president? What's it make you think say presidents no dey among? In a brain safe, I don't know na brain dey work. If then call so you want the names? Yes. Unfortunately, I would have said give us names. Come outside. But I don't think he's going to do that. Me, I know you want. Who put an there? Person who put an there get reason when you put an there now. How many people have you prosecuted and jailed? How many people have you brought to public notice? Is there any way to block the leakage? Stop telling us about your failures, I beg. Now I'm going to say this. This is not about his failures. It's us having leaders who are people oriented. I've said it. I've never heard that any public officer that assign you to a particular position, you look the position, you try your best, you look and say, this will not allow you work. You wash your hand, come out, and you now start revealing what you saw. You start revealing what you saw that made you resign. My dear, it is better they call you a coward. At least they call you a coward, but you don't expose all of them. And the thing is, on the other thoughts, I'm like, even if they even expose all of them, we Nigerians, what we go do? No, be still our normal God will punish, God will do this day to have. We know Sabi carry the fight to go meet these people. I did tell you, these people legit, they're supposed to fear us. You're supposed to turn up like this, then go work. If they touch their car, hand go block them. Different hands go say, oh God, if you don't do well, something will happen to you. Then go they imagine, go they fear, see how we just enter inside their compound. Yes, they're supposed to, if they want inside their office, we supposed they there with them. We tell them, say, see this the way we want to do. If you like yourself, no, they're supposed to legitimately live in fear. Then go double security, triple security, nothing they stop. What's it called? Security operative and we suppose they work hand in hand. But no, these people say, well, they follow be our problem. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest.